In this video, we'll talk about designing with Enscape. And what I mean by that is we can leave Enscape open while we're developing our design in Revit and see the changes. The first thing to notice is that as we look at the Revit model through Enscape, we can quickly find problems. So here we can see these monitors are floating in the wrong spot. We may also identify light fixtures that don't line up with the grid or potentially clash with air terminals. If we change the time of day to nighttime, we can see the light fixtures and how they project light, assuming that they have the correct light source associated with them, ideally photometry for a more realistic look. As mentioned previously, having a 2-monitor setup is often ideal so that as you're making changes in Revit, you can immediately see those changes in Enscape. In this case, I'll spread Enscape and Revit out across a single monitor because that's all I'm recording. I'm going to press the letter H on the Enscape side so that I hide the menu and get the maximum view. Now we'll switch to the level 2 furniture plan. And see if we can fix this monitor problem so we don't have to explain that to the client when we come across it during a presentation. So it looks like there's a problem in the family for the furniture. So I'm going to select that, go to Edit Group, select the family for the monitor, select Edit Family. And there's many ways in which this could possibly be broke. I'm going to assume that it just got accidentally moved in the family when somebody was editing it, but it could have been a parameter that just needed to be changed. I'm going to push that back into the project. Finish editing the group, and now we can see in Enscape the monitor is fixed. If we adjust the time of day one more time, you can see that the monitor actually has an image that's emitting light, just for a little bit more realistic look. So again, seeing all the light fixtures, the light switches, we even see the thermostat here, and as we're moving down this corridor, we may realize that the wood in the windows, the baseboard, and the furniture all seem to be a little bit different, so maybe we want to take a look at that. So we'll close some of these views that we have open. Select this wall, edit its type, And as it turns out, this wall has the baseboard profile extruded as a sweep. And the material for the wood base is the same as the door panel. So the doors and the wood base are the same. So now that we know what the material is, we can modify that. So manage materials. We'll talk more about working with materials later. But perhaps we want a lighter colored wood. So I'll load this material asset into Revit. And as soon as we hit OK, we see that material update. And if that wasn't the desired outcome we wanted, we could continue to make changes. Some other things you might notice as you're developing the design is maybe this chair is more of a stool. Perhaps we selected the wrong model number. You can see the position of this copier relative to that door. Looks like the door swings the other way, but if it were to be swinging out towards the copier, that might be in a little bit more precarious position. Looking at toilet rooms. You can see that our wall with the built-in baseboard might not be doing us any favors when it's adding wood behind the toilets for a wood baseboard. And that's it for this video. Take a look at the next video for more ideas around designing with Revit and Enscape.